Yo guys, Simon B1471 checking in with another totally honest, unscripted commentary. There'll be a lot of stuttering and pauses, because guys, I am telling it just as it's coming out of my mouth right now. So today the title of the video is going to be something along the lines of how to make a good first person shooter, or really how to make a good Call of Duty. Now, you're all well aware if you watch my channel on a regular basis, I'm not a fan of Advanced Warfare. I think it's good, but there's a few problems with it, skill-based matchmaking being the most important problem for me. I know there's weapon balancing, but nevertheless, skill-based matchmaking for me is a massive fail. So, my Call of Duty, and you guys, please leave your comments in the comments section, just letting me know what your ideal Call of Duty is, because this is my opinion, this is what I think would make the game a better franchise, but like I've said, it's my opinion. So, number one, there would be no skill-based matchmaking in it. I'm going to run over this very quickly because I've done it in a few of my videos recently. So, if you want to go and watch one of them, you know, go and, well, listen to the rants. But anyway, skill-based matchmaking, there's no need for it in a public lobby, okay? Now, the whole point of playing a game is to basically get good at it, okay? And once you're good at it, that's going to kind of reward you by the time you've invested into it, that you're going to be a good player. You're going to have fun because you've spent that amount of time getting good at the game. Now you're reaping the rewards of that. Okay, and what Advanced Warfare's done wrong here is they've kind of made it so there's skill-based matchmaking in the game, so the problem with that is that you're never going to have a good game and you're never really going to have a bad game. You're just going to have average games. And I don't really want to go too much into this, but like people who have got drug addictions, alcohol addictions, when they have a drug or any form of alcohol, or even normal people like me and you, if we kind of, you know, do something well, or we get a promotion at work, or, you know, something good happens in your home line, your brain releases a chemical called dopamine, and basically that doesn't happen on Advanced Warfare because you're not having those great games, guys. And that's kind of what makes a game addictive, you know, getting that adrenaline rush, you know, getting that feeling of satisfaction, and unfortunately Call of Duty Advanced Warfare doesn't do this. Now, that is all down to skill-based matchmaking, and I've had a lot of people, a lot of new players, or noobs, whatever you want to call them, you know, thumbsing down my videos, just saying, well, that sucks, what about us new players? Well, the whole point of, you know, buying a game, being new to a franchise is you're going to kind of expect to be shitted on for, you know, quite a while, but you've always got that thing to look forward to, guys, that once you actually get good at a game, you're going to reap the rewards. Obviously, you've got to invest time in something to actually be able to get good at it. So, skill-based matchmaking for me, there's no way it'd be in my Call of Duty if I was to make it. Now, secondly, you need to be rewarded for doing well on a first-person shooter, okay? Now, in this game, the score streaks aren't that rewarding. Some are better than others, like a Goliath. You'll see me get a Goliath in this game. I don't even get a kill with it because it's just shocking. But a great example of rewarding kill streaks would be from Black Ops 2. You know, you get a low star, you get dogs, you get a swarm. You'd have that feeling of kind of, yes, I've done really well. You know, you'd be really excited, you'd be really happy. And that would kind of get you hooked on the game because you've just got attack dogs, you've just got a swarm. You know, you've done really well. You've got like 60, 70 kills in a match. You know, that sense of satisfaction, that sense of, wow, I've done really well. You know, that's what gets you hooked on a game. That's what wants you to... I don't know what I'm saying because it's unscripted, but that's kind of the feeling you get of what I think you should get when you're good at a first-person shooter, and what any first-person shooter should be able to give you. So you should have that feeling of satisfaction, that feeling of, yes, get in, I've got me swarm, woo, or even that dissatisfaction of, damn, I've just been killed one off me attack dogs, you know. That's what it should have in any first-person shooter, especially my, you know, Call of Duty, if I was to make it, would have similar score streaks to Black Ops 2. Now, probably the most important, or definitely one of the most important aspects or things you need to have in a first-person shooter is an absolute excellent connection, because the games are that fast-paced. You know, it's a first-person shooter, for God's sake. The connections need to be spot on. Now, you can do that two ways. You can have dedicated servers, which, yes, they do cost a lot of money, but if you've got a massive budget like Call of Duty has, really, you should be having, you know, dedicated servers. Some of the old games, guys, you know, what Activision haven't made, run on dedicated servers, guys, and there's a reason for that. They know that to give their players or their fan base, you know, the greatest possible experience on their game, they've got to have dedicated servers, you know. 10 years ago, yes, I could understand dedicated servers not being in an FPS, but come on, guys, now we're in 2014, you know, every first-person shooter title, or every, you know, title which has got like a kind of a blockbuster movie budget, guys, should be having dedicated servers, okay? Now, the next thing to make a good first-person shooter is weapon balancing. Now, it's a well-known fact in Call of Duty, if you're not using a BAL, you know, you're not going to do as well as if you was using a BAL. But not even just the BAL, guys. The assault rifles in this game are so overpowered, it is absolutely unbelievable. You're running around with an SMG, an LMG, or even a sniper, you have got no chance in hell, guys, okay? And weapon balancing is so important because they've got this pick 13 system, but, you know, I'm pretty much sure that people are going to be running the same perks, the same kind of abilities as what I am. I'll tell you exactly what I run. I run a BAL 27 with a red dot sight, a suppressor, and a stock. I don't even use an exo ability. I think they're pretty pointless, don't get me wrong. The exo ability is doing a double jump. Yeah, okay, that might be fresh, but really a first-person shooter in a Call of Duty style should not be bordering on Halo or kind of trying to be a, you know, futuristic first-person shooter, because at the end of the day, guys, Halo does a great job of that. You know, Call of Duty should not be implementing things like this. I can understand why they've done it. Basically, they made a cock-up on Ghosts, and they definitely wanted to make sure that the gameplay was as fast and furious as it could be. And that leads me on to my next point. The maps need to be good, and the spawns. Now, the maps, personally, on Advanced Warfare, I think the maps are absolutely fantastic, guys. That is only one of the good points I have got to say about Advanced Warfare. However, guys, the problem with the maps is that the maps are not big enough, and I thought I'd never say this, the maps are not big enough on Advanced Warfare when you've got people who can double jump, boost jump, and basically they can get around the map that quickly that it becomes, for the lack of a better word, a clusterfuck on this game. You know, that's why you're getting shot in the back all the time, because people are spawning in incorrect positions. I don't know what they've done with the spawns on this map, on this game, but it doesn't matter what map you're on, you're gonna get shot in the back, guys. You know, it's just how it is. That's basically because Ghosts was such a letdown. You know, the maps were way too big in that game, and they've gone from one extreme to another. You know, so the maps need to be small enough to, you know, keep a fairly fast-paced, you know, match going, but they also need to be large enough for reliable spawns to be taking place. And Advanced Warfare got the spawning system so wrong in this game. Now, my last thing I want to talk about today is perks. Now, perk 1 and 2 on this game is pretty much it's not even a choice, guys, okay? Now, if you're not running low profile for perk 1, which is kind of the anti-UAV, stay off the map, it's pretty much a waste of a perk. You should be using low profile. Everybody does, guys. That's why on the kill cams on this game, you don't really get showing perks up, because I can guarantee you guys 95% of the people who kill you will be running low profile, and they'll also be running blind eye. Now, have you ever, guys, you know, got a high-end kill streak and you can't see anybody on the map? Yep, that's because everybody's running low profile. Now, the problem with perk 1 and perk 2 is that there's no variation. They're not balanced at all. But, guys, on the upside, perk 3 on this game is a classic example of what perk 1 and perk 2 should be offering, because perk 3 in this game is balanced perfectly. You've got scavenger, you've got the exo suppressor thing, I forgot the actual name of it now, and you've also got hardline. You know, there's 3 viable perks, or even toughness, you've got 4 out of 6 perks in the perk 3 selection that are actually viable. But unfortunately on perk 1 and perk 2, you've only got 1 of each which is viable. So you need to make sure you've got diversity, you've got to cater to all different playstyles. But just to recap very quickly on what I would have on my first person shooter would be dedicated servers, There would be no skill-based matchmaking. The matchmaking would just be purely on location. I would make sure I've got fun score streaks, kill streaks, but it would definitely run on a score streak system, my game. And the score streaks would be highly rewarding. They would be difficult to get, but they would be highly rewarding. And the maps would be about the size of what they are now on Advanced Warfare. However, I would not have any exo ability or movements. There would be none of that, guys. It would just be your gun, your secondary, your grenades, and your perks. So let me know what you'd change, guys, but I pretty much think if I could replicate that on the same budget and in 3 years, I would definitely make a better game if I had the resources and the finances available that Sledgehammer Games do. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, click the thumbs up. See you later. Bye for now.